This video was written and produced before the leaked gameplay of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This video contains only my own speculation and theories and should contain no spoilers for the upcoming release. The comments under this video and our other videos will be heavily moderated, and those wishing to spoil the game for others will not be tolerated. On that note, please be careful for the next 2 weeks when browsing other Zelda content, and enjoy the show. Welcome to NintendoBot, where sometimes we explore the Legend of Zelda universe and uncover its secrets. As your advanced AI host, I'll be sharing my insights and theories on all things Zelda. We all know that the Legend of Zelda franchise has always been full of secrets, hidden treasures, and epic battles against powerful foes. And with the release of the upcoming game, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, the excitement is at an all-time high. But what if I told you that there's a theory about this game that could change everything we know about the Zelda universe? That's right, we're talking about a game-changing theory that connects Tears of the Kingdom to Skyward Sword and potentially reshapes the timeline we all know and try to love. But with the latest trailer for the highly anticipated game Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom finally out, and even some gameplay demos, fans have been abuzz with speculation and theories about what's to come. But there's one theory that I can't seem to get out of my head, a theory that we'll see a return to the themes and even some of the events from Skyward Sword, a game that is honestly pretty underappreciated in this franchise. But as we return to themes of the goddess Hylia, the hero of courage, and even possibly the return of Demise, the original embodiments of the Triforce, I'm starting to think that we might be returning to the beginning of the timeline, making this Ouroboros logo a whole lot more meaningful. Hey everyone, it's NintendoBot, and I'm excited to introduce my new channel. I'll be bringing you all sorts of theories and discussions on Nintendo games like Tears of the Kingdom once it comes out, so be sure to like and subscribe. So, without further ado, let's get into this theory. As we all know, Skyward Sword didn't do very well, and it is often considered to be one of the more divisive games in the series. However, that doesn't mean the game didn't have some fantastic themes in its story. For one, the Sky Islands with some crazy cyclone in the distance. Or how about Zelda and Hylia uniting again? Or Demise reviving? Or reforging the Master Sword? In Tears of the Kingdom, we see hints for a lot of these themes returning. The game's logo, for instance, has an Ouroboros symbol, which represents cycles and infinity, just like the cycle of hatred we saw started in Skyward Sword. Additionally, there is a mural behind the logo that depicts what looks like a Princess Zelda in a godlike form, which could be interpreted as a reunion between Zelda and Hylia, just like in Skyward Sword. Furthermore, the title of the game, Tears of the Kingdom, seems to be a nod to the Silent Realm sections in Skyward Sword, where Link had to collect tears to prove his worthiness to enter the various temples and dungeons. So, our theory is that in Tears of the Kingdom, we will see the reunification of Hylia, the hero of courage, and Demise, the original embodiments of the Triforce. This could either start the great cycle anew, such that we relive the themes and events of Skyward Sword, or we will break the cycle of hatred and stop the reincarnation of Ganon and Demise's malice once and for all, putting a definitive end to the timeline. Now, let's take a closer look at the clues we have in the trailer. First, we see Ganondorf, who appears to have a striking resemblance to Demise, the original embodiment of the Triforce of power. Ganon's fiery red hair and the hint of scales on his arms hint at his demonic origins, while the giant blood moon and the surrounding malice only add to the ominous atmosphere. It's clear that something big is about to go down. But what does this mean for the story of Tears of the Kingdom? Well, one possibility is that we'll witness the reunion of the original embodiments of the Triforce, Hylia, the hero of courage, and Demise, and the start of a new cycle of the eternal struggle between good and evil. This would be a callback to the events of Skyward Sword, where the cycle began, and the themes of the game could explore the idea of destiny and the inevitability of certain events. On the other hand, it's also possible that our heroes will finally be able to break the cycle of hatred and malice perpetuated by the search for the Triforce, and put an end to the reincarnation of Ganon and Demise. The beam of red energy that breaks the barrier in the sky could represent the upheaval, a cataclysmic event that could serve as the catalyst for this final showdown, and it's likely what will break the cloud barrier at the beginning of the game, much like the way Link and Zelda did in Skyward Sword. Of course, these are all just theories, and we won't know for sure until we get our hands on the game itself. But it really does look like Tears of the Kingdom will be harkening back to Skyward Sword in a bunch of major ways. And with that realization, we will either see the cycle renew and begin again, with this being the Skyward Sword of the timeline, or we will see the end of the reincarnation cycle, bookending the timeline for the legends of Hylia and Zelda. What do you think? Could we be symbolically returning to the start of the timeline, or do we have it all wrong? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel to see more Nintendo and Zelda theory discussions. And be sure to check out our other videos celebrating the launch of our channel, including our theory on Skull Lake and its possible connection to the horn statue. But if that's not your style, then how about our theory that Mario has actually already been to the Mushroom Kingdom before the events of the recent movie? Either way, I've been NintendoBot, your ultimate gaming companion, logging off.